Good morning, dear students. So, today is 26th November 2020 and as per timetable, today I have to take class for BA semester 5th economics students, and the most important paper in the present context and for the subject of economics is research methods and research methodology. So today I will deal with topic of introduction to descriptive, analytical and fundamental approach of research. So earlier I told you about the meaning, types and objective of research. So students, now before moving towards quantitative and qualitative research, let's start with the topic of descriptive, analytical and fundamental research. And this is also a type and approach of research. How to conduct research, where to conduct research and why to conduct research. Okay, so let's start with the topic by reminding you to know about the meaning of research, objectives of research, motivation of research, types of research. Under this, today I am dealing with descriptive and analytical types, research approaches, significance of research, research methods and research methodology. I earlier told you about difference between two criteria of good research, problems of research in countries like India or Bangladesh. That is, we are developing nations and we have to do research in these types of countries. So students, these all points you have to remember while conducting the good research. So let us start with the objectives of research. Although I told you earlier, but today also I am repeating this, that the objectives of research is to achieve new insights into phenomena. So there should be new insights, not written earlier. That is not research. You have to put your new insights into the phenomena. And then to know about the existing phenomena, and even if there is an existing phenomena, that also you should know, and this is also objective of research. And then to know extent of cause or effect variables. So in any field, any problems, you have to know about the cause and their effects. Okay, and last but not least is to establish relationship between variables. So these all are the objectives of research. I am telling this because now you have to deal with the types of research, and before dealing with the types of research, you should know the objectives of research. So students, also you should have a motivation of research. That means what makes people undertake research. Because desiring solution to problem or any hazard, if you have a desire to solve any problem, just nowadays there are many problems regarding COVID virus. So if you have desire to give a solution of reverse migration, solution of recession of economics, solution of malnutrition, solution of distribution system, then you have to have a motivation for that. And then desire to do a social, national or organization service. You should have desire for these all. या तो आप समाज के भला के लिए कर रहे हैं, या राष्ट्र के निर्माण के लिए कर रहे हैं, या किसी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के लिए, डीएबी के लिए कर रहे हैं तो आप डीएबी के लिए रिसर्च कीजिए, बीएचओ के लिए कर रहे हैं तो बीएचओ के लिए रिसर्च कीजिए. सो यू शुड हैव टू डिसाइड टू डू दिस. ओके, एंड देन inner satisfaction of a creative job. This is also very much important nowadays, students, that by doing or conducting research, you should feel inner satisfaction. आपको आत्मसंतोष हो रहा है, आपको आत्मसंतुष्टि हो रही है कि आपने वर्तमान कोविड के दौर में समस्याओं को देखते हुए उन समस्याओं के लिए आपने डाटा का कलेक्शन किया, रिसर्च को कंडक्ट किया और उसको आप प्रकाशित कर रहे हैं पेपर के फॉर्म में या सरकार के पास भेज रहे हैं, तो दैट इज अ गुड कॉज, वो आपको सेटिस्फाइड करेगा. सो देयर शुड बी मोटिवेशन ऑफ रिसर्च. एंड नाउ स्टूडेंट्स, you see today's main topic, that is types. So various types means you have to learn these 4 verses, that is descriptive versus analytical research, applied versus fundamental research, qualitative versus quantitative research, and conceptual versus empirical research. If you learn forever these 4 types, then you are able to give any answer of the types of research. Okay? And now let's start with today's topic about short meanings of all the types. So students, you see that what is descriptive research? Descriptive research concentrates on finding facts to ascertain the nature of something as it exists. And then in contrast, analytical research is concerned with determining validity of hypotheses based on analysis of facts collected. And during the online class, I have already explained these 2 verses, these 2 approaches by giving example. So I will not repeat here because already I told you about this with the various examples. So students, now comes applied research. Applied research is carried out to find answer to practical problems to be solved and as an aid in decision making in different areas, including product design, process design, and policy making. So nowadays, the area of applied research is very useful. Whole world globe is moving towards applied research because lots of problems prevailing anonymously, just like COVID-19. This is an unknown virus which affects whole global economy. So there should be applied research. And then comes fundamental research. And students, fundamental research is carried out as more to satisfy intellectual curiosity. So this is not practical one. The whole theories, all the theories you study in the various papers, that all are fundamental research. And I have already developed a Nobel Laureates Corner at our DAB PG College, Varanasi. There you can see maximum Nobel Laureates used to do that fundamental research. They assume something, they use statistical tools, and they satisfied the intellectual curiosity, and then they get the Nobel Laureates. But nowadays, Duflo-like person is getting Nobel Laureates in economics because they used to do applied research. So there's difference between applied and fundamental research. And then lastly, there come quantitative and qualitative. Quantitative research studied such aspects of research subject which are not quantifiable and hence not subject to measurement and quantify analysis. In contrast, this is qualitative, and in contrast, quantitative research makes substantial use of measurement and quantitative analysis of techniques. So you just corrected, this is a qualitative research and this is a quantitative research. Okay, and students, now when there will be question in examination about the descriptive versus analytical, then you should start by saying that descriptive research means describing state of affairs, mostly involves primary data, that is called as ex post research. So remember, descriptive research, there is a primary data and this is a ex post research. And in contrast, analytical research means carrying out analysis on a phenomena, mostly involves secondary data, and that is also called as ex ante research, before contemplated changes. So this is the slide which before starting you should write in the form of verses, that what is difference between descriptive and analytical research. So this is the first question which could be asked in your main examination in this unit, that is descriptive versus analytical research. And then you just learn that descriptive research is used to obtain information concerning the current status of phenomena. Okay, and obviously that is using primary data. And the purpose of this method is to describe what exists. This is very much important. Actually what exists. And this is only traced by the primary data with respect to situational variables. So this is descriptive research. And there are various steps of descriptive research. For example, there should be statement of the problem. There should be identification of information. There should be selection or development of data gathering instruments, identification of target population and sample, design of information collection procedure, collection of information, analysis of that information, and lastly, generalization or prediction of the research. So, in descriptive research, there are various steps, and in examination, their question may be asked that what do you mean by descriptive research? Differentiate between descriptive and analytical research. With the various steps of descriptive research, you have to tell about all these steps in 1 or 2 lines. Okay, so students, there are certain types of that descriptive research. The first important is survey. We usually conduct survey. Of course, there are census method, but survey is most popular method in descriptive research. We collect the primary data and then present a solution. And that survey is for developmental, and that may be longitudinal approach or cross-sectional approach. Okay, and again we can conduct case study. We could correlate with the study now in a normative form, in an observational form, and then we move to the action. So these all are the types of descriptive research. And then distinguish between descriptive, analytical and fundamental. Earlier I told you in slide that basic research, also called pure research or fundamental research, is scientific research aimed to improve scientific theories for improved understanding or prediction of natural phenomena. And applied research in turn use scientific theories to develop technology or techniques to intervene and alter natural or other phenomena, though often driven by curiosity. Basic research fuels applied sciences innovations, and the two aims are often coordinated in research and development. So students, although many discoveries have been serendipitous, discovery science especially seeks discoveries, and along with theoretical science and experimental science is now key to basic research and is sometimes expressly planned. So this is also a types of research which you may ask with any examiner in the question answer. So let us continue by saying that we should also know about the applied versus fundamental research. So applied research aims to find a solution, earlier I told you, to an immediate problem facing a country, society, organization. For example, today's immediate problem is COVID-19 pandemic. So applied research suggests to conduct each and every aspect affected by this pandemic. So nowadays, around the globe, each and every aspect is surrounded by this pandemic. Okay, and this is called as applied research. And fundamental research, I told you earlier, is a basic research mainly concerned with generalization. So students, this is the first topic. Here I will stop it, and first question of this second unit, that what do you mean, what are the various types of research approaches, and distinguish between descriptive, analytical and fundamental research. By this I am stopping this channel. Thank you. Take care.